Courtney, I am so excited to announce that our next winning segment features members of our Community Advisory Group. The CAG helps bridge the gap between customers and PWC, and they also provide valuable feedback. We love our CAG, and we hope you love this segment. Enjoy!
I decided to join the CAG to get involved with the community to find out what PWC was all about and their process as far as doing things. I heard about the CAG from two friends, one who was employed at PWC and one who was on the group before I came on it. I've learned all about the treatment plants, the water plants, the workings as far as the people, and I've really enjoyed it. Good people. We have been through a transition period where we got a new president. Mr. Blanchard left, and now we have a new one. And we have discussed almost every detail or every situation or problem that PWC has had. And I feel like we've done a good job of settling a lot of things. It has increased my appreciation for PWC because I was not aware of all that they did as far as everyday work on their lines, on sewer, water, treatment plants. Like the plant in Eastover, I had no idea it was there, and I've been around Eastover all my life. And it has really helped me to learn the involvement that PWC has with the community. I want to try to stay on the CAG as long as I possibly can.
I decided to join first because somebody actually told me about it, a really good friend, and then he recommended me to be a part of it. Then I was like, okay, why not? You know, it's a way to give back to the community, and I'm serving in the military anyway, so, and I look at it this way, that by joining, I can be the voice for the community that I'm part of, so it's a good opportunity. I have a different perspective about PWC and most of the energy company in this community, but coming in, I was able to basically see how involving PWC is in the community, in the way, you know, the effort they actually put in forth to help customers understand what they do and how they bring in values to the community, so which is quite important, you know, important, and I find that very valuable, and I'm learning as I'm going to. It's good to serve anyway, so apart from, you know, we're going to take this uniform off one day, but it's good to serve the community, and join the CAG just give you that opportunity, so why not? My favorite part is basically being able to go to different plants that you guys have is really eye-opener for me. So yeah, I love that, like going on a trip, you know, it's like going on a field trip when I was in high school, so it's kind of like cool.
I've been on the CAG for right at about a year and a half. I thought it would be interesting. I wanted to learn more where my electricity, and not my water, but my electricity comes from, and the other things, and where my bills were going to. In fact, I'm currently in one of the subdivisions that has the septic problems, and they're working on right now. And they've been redoing my whole front yard, and hopefully it will be good. And so I have high hopes, and they've been fantastic about it, because I leave my house approximately 10 times a day, and they stop all their work and put down. In fact, one time they not only filled in holes, they actually took and created a bridge so I could drive back into my house. So I was quite impressed with that, so they were more than willing to help out. And I've been on a couple of the little field trips where they've introduced me to how I call them the switchboards, because I'm in the dinosaur category, but how they operate when calls come on in, also on the different types of electricity used in the bulb. And I can actually explain some of that to my neighbors who are actually willing to listen. When I hear the big boom now, when we have a thunderstorm, I don't get too worried, because I know it's not a transformer going out. Because I used to think that, oh, there goes the whole electricity and we're all done for, you know. But now I know, that's going to be fixed, and that's just a little relay and one of them little things up there. So I think it would be a great experience for them, and it would actually broaden their understanding, and they would understand a lot more of the things that are provided and where the money is actually being spent, and the way that they can influence how the money is being spent. And I hope to be on the CAG for quite a while more, so I can give them the benefit of my wisdom and learn from them.
I'm on my second year of the CAG. I decided to volunteer my time to serve because of proud of my hometown utility. I feel like PWC is very responsive to needs of the community, and I wanted to learn more about the inner workings. I've learned a lot about the reclamation processes, going on those tours. The emergency center was pretty fascinating, learning about all that. There is someone always on call, on duty. You know, you flip on that light switch, you don't think where it's coming from, but somebody's here or there somewhere making sure that that power's there, that water's there. And there's so much more that you're getting for your money when you pay your bill. You think you're just paying for water and you think you're just paying for electricity, but there's so much more that PWC does with your money and gives back to the community, and I think that's really great. I have really enjoyed meeting the leadership of PWC, Steve Blanchard when he was here, and then David Trago. Couldn't have picked a better replacement for Steve. That was a very smooth transition, I think a wise choice. I would certainly advise someone to join this PWC CAG group. It's very worthwhile and you learn a lot. I love my hometown utility.